Hello everyone, this is Iris from Farmasi, and again I'm a beauty influencer with Farmasi. My name is Iris Ferrante, and today I'm going to do a quick video about one of our face primers and one of my favorite foundations that we have. Real quick, if you want to subscribe and hear about any of the other products that I'll be talking about and following me, that'd be great. Hit that subscribe button. You can also find me on Facebook. I also do lives on Facebook for any of our products. We're not just makeup. We also have skincare. We have household products. We have baby care line. We have men's products. So if you can follow me either on Facebook, you can also, I'm going to put the link in the comments here for the description. So let's go ahead and get started on this. Real quick, I want to show you, you want to go ahead and, if you're ever going to use foundation or whatever, it's always good to have like a primer to prime your face, because this is almost like a canvas, right? So if you want to have a good primer to either have, we have two different foundations. We have a primer that if you have anything about wrinkles or pores or whatever and you want to fill it up, there's this Rvfx Pro foundation. This one is really good to fill out any of those large pores or wrinkles to kind of give you a smooth finish before you attempt to put on your foundation. Another one, the one I'm going to use today is our VFX Pro. It's an illuminating one. And if you feel that your face needs just a little bit more radiance or shimmer, and you might feel it still looks maybe possibly a little dull, right? This one is really, really well. So I'm going to show you how to use this one real quick today. But again, like I was saying about thinking about it as a canvas, right? It's kind of like a kind of creamy texture, right? But when you go to put it on, it does have like an illuminating effect, and you'll be able to see that in a little bit. And I'm looking here in a mirror on to my right, but just want to kind of, and I'm using my hands. I always use my hands, especially for the primer, just so I know that it's all distributed evenly on your skin. And of course, our best tools are clean hands, right? And God gave us hands, best tool to use, correct? So if you can see, I have pink undertones, and as soon as I go to put this primer on, you can see my blood is rushing to my face. That's okay, because we're going to use a color corrector right here before we put our foundation on. So that blood just rushed to my face once I put that primer on, because we have that going on. And what I'm going to do is, and always don't forget to do your neck. You're going to have to do your neck too. Make sure. So I'm going to let this dry for just a little bit while we're talking about that. But as I was saying, you want to try and put a primer on your face to kind of make sure that your foundation goes on nice and easy and nice and smooth, and you have that smooth finish. So of course, think of your face as a canvas, like I was saying, correct? So we're going to let this dry for just a minute. And the next thing I'm going to use is our color corrector. It's called our CC cream. I use the light to medium, and the reason I'm doing that is because, again, I have pink undertones, and we're seeing that. So what'll happen with that is if you use some of the CC cream, this will kind of cover and blend out some of those pink tones in my face. Okay, now you can do your hands. You can use your hands. You can use a brush. Today I'm going to use this kabuki brush that we have. It's in one of our sets that we have. And then, or you can also do one of these beauty blenders, right? So if you have a beauty blender and you're going to use something liquid, you need to make sure that you wet this first and get it kind of damp. You know, squeeze it out once you run into the water, because you want to make sure that this is damp. If you're going to do liquid with this, you want to make sure that this is damp also. So you can also do that particular. But in this particular instance, I'm going to go ahead, after we've let the primer kind of dry a little bit. And our primer here, this particular one is $13.90, and then this other one that's more of a matte finish type, it's $12.90. So I love our primers, So I used to not wear foundation for years, because before I used to think that it wouldn't let my face breathe. once I found Farmasi and I started using some of our foundations, I'm going to use the VFX Pro foundations. I'm going to use 2 today, and I'm going to show you why, or tell you why in a little bit, excuse me. But I used to never wear foundation. Once I started with Farmasi, I actually started out using their skincare, and then I thought, okay, I really like the way my skin feels. I love our skincare lines. I use the Age Reverses at night, and then I use our Lumi Radiance in the mornings. But I started doing that, and I thought, okay, I'm going to see how well these foundations work, because I was following the lady that I signed up under. She's actually one of our directors, and I was watching her for almost a year, and I thought, you know, her face and makeup always look just amazing every single time. So I was watching her, and I thought, I'm going to see how this goes. I went ahead and ordered it. I love our foundations. They are amazing. I don't feel like my face is heavy. I feel like it can breathe. So now I wear foundation every day. And I'm telling you, for years, at least 20 years, I never wore foundation because I didn't like the way it made my face feel. But I absolutely love our foundations. We have several different foundations. We have matte foundations. We have a BFit that's kind of like a tinted moisturizer type thing. But this particular one, our VFX Pro, is our absolute favorite. So I use daily. I use a little bit of the CC cream every day. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the brush here. And I'm going to do the CC cream first, just to kind of show you how it blends out and takes out my pink, the pink, right? So I'm going to do the CC cream first and kind of go all around on here. And I'm going to do this part. So do a little of the CC cream. And once you go to do that, you can see that some of the pink is not as bad, right? It's kind of blended through. And that CC cream, and you can do little or as much or as little as you want, right? If you see that you need a little more, you can always put a little bit more. And some people will do the CC cream by itself. Sometimes the CC cream, sometimes I'll just wear the CC cream all by itself throughout the day. It just depends on my mood and how I feel. So I will do sometimes the CC cream, but you can either use your hands. There's days where I'll just use my fingertips and apply my foundations. Today I'm showing y'all one of our brushes that you can kind of do. And always want to make sure you get your neck. But if you wanted to just do the CC cream, so you're in a hurry and you're trying to hurry up and get your makeup done because you only have a few minutes to get the rest of your face on, you can literally just use CC cream and that's it, correct? So if I wanted to just stop right here, I could finish doing the rest of my face and go from there. But let me just tell you, our CC cream, like I said, it's a color corrector. It could be used by itself. It's going to take away those pink undertones. And if I want to be done, I could. So the CC cream, our CC cream goes for $16.90. And of course, because I'm with Farmasi, I get all my stuff for half off. So if you wanted to join my team, you could definitely get the products immediately for half off. There's no obligation to sell with Farmasi, but you can enjoy European standards because Farmasi they originally came from Europe. We've been in the United States for a couple years now, but there is only, and another reason I joined Farmasi too is there's 11 or 12 harmful products that are banned in the US for to put in our cosmetics and stuff. Farmasi, there's over 1,300 harmful products that they will ban to not allow in their products. So we're cruelty free. There's no animal testing. We don't test any animals, and that was another reason too. I was like, I'm sold on that aspect too. I mean, not selling not testing animals, absolutely. So again, you could do this, or if you want to go ahead and put some foundation on, I'm using our 00, which is our porcelain, and our 04, which is our natural rose. Now, you're wondering why am I using 2? Well, let's think about it. How many people do we have in the world? How many millions of people do we have in the world with all different types of skin tone? right? Now, if they had a foundation for everybody's skin tone, wow. I mean, that would just be amazing. But there's times where you have some people that will look at foundation and they'll put one foundation on and they're like, oh, it's too light, or it's too dark, or it's too orangey. Well, sometimes you have to mix them. So I mix, these are $24.90, okay? Of course, I get them half off, right? So if you're a join, you can get it half off and get 2 for $24.90. But I mean, some of your foundations on some of these more expensive brands can be anywhere from $40 to $50 per foundation. So Farmasi is so affordable. And I mean, the fact that you have, let me go and put this foundation on. So this is our Rvfx Pro. Like I said, I'm mixing both of them. So I put 1 drop of each on the brush, and then I'm going to mix it to go through my skin. But I mean, if we all had the same skin tone, that would be one thing, but not everybody has the same skin tone, right? So sometimes you have to mix your foundations to get your skin tone. So with me, I have just a little bit of the 00, which is the porcelain, because kind of light skin and I have pink undertones. So I found that the 00 and the 04 work best for me. And again, don't forget your neck. So I'll go to put that on, and then whenever I use the beauty blender, like I said, I'll get it wet a little bit. Now when I go to the beauty blender, I'll just kind of dab it in here like that. When I do the beauty blender, you don't want to go like, you don't want to rub, or you don't want to go down, right? So even with this, it looks like I was kind of, so I'll even, not going down, but I'm kind of pushing in a little bit with the brush. But if you don't want to have the brush, again, I even kind of push in, and I even kind of go, look, little circles in there, and make sure that the foundation is going in my skin like it should, or covering that it should, excuse me, sorry. But, so, there's the foundation, and again, put it on my neck, and I just love the coverage. It doesn't feel like my face is heavy or anything in that aspect. And then once I proceed to do that particular part, and even though I'm not done with my face, I will also do, sometimes to just set my foundation before I do anything else, I'll use our translucent powder. And even though it's white, it's not going to go on white, right? I mean, you're going to see it, and it's going to be, so I'll just go in here and just kind of dab a little bit of the kind of set it. And then sometimes if you're doing like your blushes and contour or whatever, sometimes you can put this on afterwards, but just wanted to kind of show you. With the translucent powder, it kind of sets it up, and you're good to go. If you want to put a little bit of blush on, and then your eyes, you can run out the door in just a few minutes. But this will last all day long, especially if you use our time locker spray once you get done with all of your makeup for the day. And you do that, then you have a beautiful canvas now, and finish up to wherever you want to do blush or highlight, contour. And again, if you have any questions and you want to, you can message me on Messenger. For, like I said, on Facebook, you can private message me, and I can answer any questions that you have. I'll have my website here also. You can take a look at the website if you wanted to get anything, or again, if you want to talk to me, I'm more than happy to talk to you. And I love the opportunity that I had with Farmasi. Originally, like I said, I was just going to stay and just be a customer. And once I realized how much I really love the products, I was like, I wanted to share with everybody. This is an opportunity. It's not just an opportunity to share with you of why I love the products, but to show you what they do and how they feel. And then not only that, I mean, if you look at it too, you have the opportunity to build your confidence up And again, you're not obligated to sell anything, but if you did want to, you can definitely do that. And you get 50% commission. You get 50% off. You get 50% commission if you join my team, and you only have to join for less than $20, right? So, I've also realized that this is an awesome opportunity for me to. I'm going to school for my master's, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to help me have the opportunity to pay off some of those student loans, to pay off any kind of debt we have. I mean, originally I was just going to be a customer, but I thought, why not share this opportunity with anybody and everybody? And if you want to know more about it, I'll be more than happy to talk to you about it. So, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for now, but I will be doing some more videos on YouTube also here in the near future. And if you want to subscribe and follow me, I would so greatly appreciate it. I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks.